All right, for what's considered the world's greatest stretch, it kind of combines a little bit of everything. What we do is have them step into a lunge with the right leg forward. What I'm looking for as we do this one, as they start to move into the stretch, you see where he's doing it on her right, and they're both going to do this. We're going to drop that right shoulder down and the elbow. So as they lean in position, we're trying to drop down. We'll get a good stretch through the hips. We're going to get our quads in this stretch also in that left leg. Now, next part is real important. We're going to take this position, and then we're going to take that left arm and I'm going to reach that up just as high as possible. We make sure we keep the hips down so that quad's staying nice and even there, that right thigh. Now, when they're tight, you can see how she's a little tight on the left side. That hip doesn't drop down as far as it needs to go. But that's as far as she can go because the quads are so tight here she can't drop down. So with more flexibility, the hip drops down. But also by opening the chest up, reaching that left arm up while we keep the shoulders down, help us get more maximum stretch on it as well. The next part of the stretch as we go back into it is to try and get those hamstrings. So now we're going to pull back into position. All we want to see is we just shoot the hips back. So we let that left heel drop back towards the floor. And the next thing we're looking for is we want to try and straighten this right leg out. Now you'll see a little bit here, we've got some flexibility issues on that left side. That's as far back as she can take that leg. That's it. We also have them pull that toe up towards them because by pulling the toe we get that calf stretch as well. On the right hand side you can see she's got good flexibility. She drops back, the toes pulled towards her face so she gets maximum stretch, hamstring and the quads. After that we want them to roll forward and we're going to get a little bit more emphasis on that quad on that left side. So what we look for here is again that knee gets down to the floor. You can have it just above or right on the knee. You know, it doesn't make much difference other than we want the hips to drop down just as much as possible. By dropping the hips, keeping the chest up, we're going to get maximum stretch. So we want to really make sure they feel that hip moving forward and we get all the stretch we need to. If they lean the chest forward, we're not getting near the stretch we need to. That takes all that stretch off the quad. So by having them stay up as tall as they can, you can also have them reach up in the air. That'll help give a little bit more stretch as well. But my main focus has to be that thigh is here straight across. We're dropping the knee down by the ground. And the big part, hips go forward, not the chest. By hips forward, we're getting maximum stretch on that quadricep. Again, world's greatest stretch, we get everything. Our hips, hamstring, quadriceps, reaching across for the upper spine flexibility as well. Then we just repeat on the other side. So make sure, again, if you like it, hit like, share the video with your friends and teammates, help get the word out on how to get flexible. Flexibility is one of the key things in helping to cut down on injuries. We've got to be flexible so the body can handle the stress. Questions, email us at strengthofamerica@gmail.com or click like button in there. We'll be able to get the information to you, whatever you need. And thanks for being a part of the Strength of America family.